But here's where things get interesting. In that particularly medieval way, the upper classes gave quite generously to the poor, not out of any modern sense of social justice, mind you, but for reasons that were simultaneously more selfish and more complex. Take our Baroness Adela, for instance. She's a noblewoman at the fictional castle of Saint Aliquis, and she represents the typical approach to charity in her era. When she ventures out to distribute alms, she's not doing it because she's conducted a careful study of poverty reduction strategies. She's doing it because her immortal soul depends on it. In medieval Christian theology, giving to the poor was a form of spiritual transaction. You gave away a portion of your earthly wealth, and in return, you purchased a reduction in your time, in purgatory. It was a matter of religious accounting, pure and simple. The haughtiest cavalier, as our source puts it, felt it was his duty to scatter copper coins among the poor, though he might tell his squire to satisfy this hungry rabble with obvious contempt. But notice the contradiction here: contempt for the recipients paired with genuine belief in the necessity of the act. The poor were simultaneously despised and essential. Without them, how could the rich buy their way into heaven? This created a perverse economic incentive that medieval people were dimly aware of, but never quite willing to address directly. As our chronicle notes with dark humor, it would be calamitous if there were suddenly to be no poor, worthy, or unworthy. For how then, by parting with some of their abundance, could the rich buy peace for their souls? The poor weren't just an unfortunate byproduct of medieval society. They were a necessary component of the spiritual economy.